Embla Books presents Has Anyone Seen My Husband? Written by Kathleen Whyman and read by Louise Williams. Chapter 1. No French woman would wear lycra other than for sport, out of respect for themselves and, plus important, out of respect for those around them. My mum, or maman, as she preferred to be called, patted her chignon and grimaced at my black leggings. I thought you and Scott were going to a restaurant, not the gymnasium. We are. I stood back to let her through the front door. Then why are you wearing exercising clothes, Marie? The boring answer was practicality. I spent so much time kneeling down, playing with Anna or measuring the brides I made gowns for, that I needed to wear leggings under my shift dress to ensure I didn't constantly flash my knickers. Boring was better than brazen. Don't get your clots in a twist. I'm about to change. I looked at my watch. Better hurry. Scott'll be home any minute. Thanks for babysitting. I gestured to the living room. Anna's watching CBeebies. Maman muttered something in French under her breath, which, roughly translated, meant, not that shit again. Grinning, I ran upstairs to get ready. There wasn't time to shower, but as I hadn't been exercising, despite apparently being dressed for it, I reasoned that a once-over with Anna's potty-training wet wipes would suffice. I'd need a shower later anyway. Date night with your husband was, after all, code for guaranteed shag. My leggings wouldn't be needed for that particular form of exercise. I changed into a jade green wiggle dress with a keyhole neckline that I'd made for the occasion, and braided my dark hair around the back of my head so that the plait fell over one shoulder. Before I had a chance to refresh my makeup, the front door opened, and Scott's footsteps hurried up the stairs. My stomach fluttered with excitement. It was our first night out in months, and I couldn't wait. Scott came through the door, and I caught my breath. Even after 4 years together, his piercing blue eyes, thick sandy hair, and dazzling smile still gave me the instant horn. Except, I realized, he wasn't smiling. In fact, he looked positively grim. He looked me up and down and took in my dress. Shit. Didn't you get my message? I shook my head. I had clients all afternoon, so my phone's been on silent. My excitement did a quick assessment of the situation and scarpered. Scott groaned. Oh, I'm so sorry. What's tonight's reason? I asked flatly. Her car's broken down. She needs me to pick the kids up from football. That was better than usual. Liz was only hijacking cocktail hour, not the entire evening. It's fine. We'll go when you get back. Anna burst into the room. Daddy? She looked at Scott quizzically, surprised to see him home before her bedtime. He ruffled her dark curls and angled his face away from her. She hasn't got any food in, he mouthed, not noticing Anna's outstretched arms. So I said I'd take them for pizza. Pizza? Anna squealed, attempting to scale Scott's leg, as he hadn't taken the hint to pick her up. She grabbed his crotch, and the penny dropped. Judging by the tears in his eyes, he probably wished his balls hadn't yet. I scooped Anna up while Scott composed himself. You've already eaten, chick. Who's Daddy having pizza with, then? I looked to Scott for an answer. Anna had no idea she had a half-brother and a half-sister, or that Daddy had been married before. Unfucking believable, as my cousin Bridget astutely put it. Scott squirmed, which was the correct response when lying to your child about something other than Father Christmas, the Tooth Fairy, or why Mummy and Daddy's bed sometimes squeaked. Someone from work, he told Anna, tweaking her nose. I'd rather have pizza with you. We could all have pizza together if his ex-wife allowed Anna and me to meet their children, but every time Scott broached the subject, she reared up like Maleficent at the end of Sleeping Beauty and stopped him seeing Harry and Bella for a while. Also unfucking believable. I kissed Anna's cheek. Go downstairs and say goodnight to Mummy. Anna did as I asked. It'd be nice if this was out of respect for me, but it was purely because the TV was downstairs. I closed the door and turned.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?